coverage.
I, as a board
So
member,
what?
they did.
So the insurance company did not answer any questions. They just said, call an attorney.
I'd have to go back and look at the email to see exactly what it said.
And if we contact the attorney, there's going to be more charges.
But I mean, this, I guess
Nothing.
this was in relation to the questions that were asked by the board. This was during a conference call between staff members for this item. I mean, this isn't just as simple as a phone call. I guess we'd have to look at the timelines. This was in January. I guess I don't remember when the board meeting even was for that.
I guess I just remember that it's like, hey, we're going to call and we'll let you know what they say in a couple days. That's what I remember hearing from the meeting that night. So that's why I'm just surprised that it ended up being all of this. You know, your explanations as to why and all of that makes sense. It's just, that's not how it was presented to us in the beginning.
When the meeting we had that said we were going to call the insurance company, I know I either talked to you or emailed you the action from that, and then you would email back and asked if we had heard anything. I had said not yet. I believe I have an email record of that, but I can't access my computer at the moment.
Yeah, that's what was happening. But I'm really talking about the very night that this all came up about, would you guys be liable if there was a fire at our event barn? And so I just remember you guys saying that if you guys were, that this whole thing would be shut down. So then I think it was you, Gina, that said, okay, well, we'll check with the insurance company and figure that out. So
Well,
I just didn't expect.
As a board member, I feel we had to, for our protection, for the town's protection.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. Calling the insurance company, that's a good idea. You should do that. I guess I'm just questioning why it had to go further than asking your insurance company if or if not, what your responsibility would or would not be.
Because he apparently said, talk to your attorney.
I mean, whatever happened, I mean, there was obviously a conference call that happened between staff. We can't answer exactly what that was at this point, sitting here at the board table, I guess. But Kim might say, if you want to talk to Gina tomorrow and go over this, and if there's any more questions about it that needs to come back to us, we will bring it back at the next meeting. But if you guys can talk this over and see where we're at, I mean, knowing what I know now, I guess I would be inclined to not forgive this portion of the bill. But if something else comes up where there was an error, that may change, in my opinion. But is this something you guys could work out later?
Well, maybe part of the problem was the invoice where it just said phone call. So I was thinking that it was just a phone call that was, during the board meeting. But if it was another different time, that makes some sense.
And that's exactly what's typed on the invoice from us is exactly what we get on the invoice from the attorney. So I don't get any more than that. But it was prior to that town board meeting. It wasn't the call made at the meeting.
Okay.
Well, why don't you
All right.
talk about if there's anything more that needs to be brought back to us?
Mhm.
We'll do it at the next meeting, if that sounds all right with everybody.
And also I can talk to my husband and, Gina, if we decide to call you tomorrow, then we will.
Yep.
Okay.
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 All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, cool. Move past item.
Bye-bye.
No action. I'm going to move ahead. Item B is probably going to take a little time here, so I'm going to move up to item C, which is discussion and necessary action to adopt ordinance 01-20, an ordinance approving the detachment of the property pursuant to the agreement with the Village of Sussex. So we've had a request for detachment. The legal descriptions are correct, everything.
There was a typo in the packet that Supervisor Moonen caught, so I fixed it. And I have the corrected ordinance for signatures tonight to go over to the village if adopted.
Okay. We have the applicant on the line.
Mhm.
Anything else the applicant would like to add?
No, not at this time.
All right. Any questions from the board? I'll move that we approve ordinance 01-20. Is there a second?
I'll second.
seconded by Tadia. Any discussion on it? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Thank you. All right, then item B, discussion and necessary action to choose a Town of Lisbon website template.
We have Bridget on the line from One Click. And Bridget, I made you a co-host. You can share your screen with the PowerPoint. So, second here. I don't know if I have enough plugs for all that. Yeah. All right.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry about that. For some reason, the audio was not syncing up with my computer here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Okay, can you guys see it's a blank screen right now?
Yes.
Okay. So I just wanted to go over quick, just a brief overview of the Town of Lisbon website. I know you guys have been pretty busy over there. It's been kind of a weird week, a couple weeks, so just wanted to do a refresher over everything that we've done. So the three things that I'm going to talk about here is how we simplified and enhanced the user experience. We also had a more efficient communication system through the website, and then also our final Can you guys still hear me? I have Gina texting me here saying that we have another item that you're doing.
I could hear you.
Okay. Hold on, I'm still getting a text from Gina. Okay, hold on, I'm making her host again. Here, Gina, I've got you host again.
There's audio from town hall. We can't hear it on this end, I think.
Yeah, I can't hear them either.
Are you guys muted, Gina?
It doesn't show that they're muted.
No, I agree. But I can't hear anything. Gina, can you hear me? Or Joe? Can you give a thumbs up if you can hear me? Oh, yeah, well, they hear us. Are we supposed to be hearing anything that you are saying at this time? No? Okay. Oh,